Hey guys, Photoshop Pro Help here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a colourful background for your computer. Now, this tutorial has been done before by my friend, and a lot of you guys have asked me to recreate his tutorial just to show you how it goes in CS6 and CC, and to make it better quality and better sound. So, first things first is we need to go and create a new blank document. So we can go up to File, and go down to New, and from here we want a width of 1920, and a height of 1080. Now from here we can go click OK. I don't need to do that because I've already done that. So we end up with something like this. From here we need to go and make sure our foreground and background color is set to default, so black and white. And from here we're going to go over to our gradient tool, which is on the left hand side. Go up to the top, make sure it's set to linear, and the gradient is set to black to white. From here we're going to go down to the bottom, and we're going to go and hold down Shift on our keyboard. And then we're going to go and drag all the way up to the top. We get something like this. We're going to go over to Filter. We're going to go down to Distort, down to Wave. From here we're going to go change the number of generators to 10, the type to square, and the wavelength, amplitude and scale can all be left alone because they are set to default. Click OK. We'll end up with something like this. We're going to go and double click that layer, and that unlocks it. Click OK. Double click it again, and that brings up the layer styles. From here we're going to go down to gradient overlay. We're going to put the blend mode to linear burn. We're going to put the opacity to around about 80% for this. We're going to put the angle to 0. Click gradient. From here we're going to go and play around with the spectrum. So we're going to go and click this cog tool right here. Go down to spectrums. Click OK. Click the first one. Click OK again, and click OK again. From here we're going to go make a new blank layer, so bottom right hand side click the new blank layer icon. We're going to do exactly the same as what we did with the gradient, so we're going to go over to the gradient tool, black to white and set to linear, go down to the bottom, and we're going to hold down Shift on our keyboard, drag all the way up to the top. From here we're going to go over and change the blending mode of this to soft light. And what that does is it darkens it and brightens it up at the same time, so we can make all the colours really stand out and come through. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to go and create a new brush. So we're going to go up to File, we're going to go down to New, and we want to go and change the width to 50, and we're going to go change the height to 100, click OK, and we want to go and fill this with black, so hold down Alt and delete, or Option and delete if you have a Mac, just to fill it. From here we're going to go over to Edit, go down to Define Brush Preset. We can go and name this anything that we want. Now I've already done that for mine, so I'm going to go click OK. We're going to go back to our main image. We're going to go over to our brush, go up to the top, select our brush. We're going to go down to Window. We're going to go over to Brush, and you should have this pop up, and we're going to go to brush tip shape. We're going to go change the spacing to 300%. We're going to go down to shape dynamics, and you can pause the video at any time every time I'm going through each setting, so you can see all of these because these are already put in. So the size jitter in shape dynamics is going to be set to 26. Pen pressure for control, minimum diameter is 20%. Angle jitter is going to be set to 0, control to off, roundness jitter to 0% and control to off. We're going to go down to scattering. From here we can go and put the scatter to 1000%, control to off, count to 1 and count jitter to 100% and control to off. We're going to go down to transfer. Now if you have an older version of Photoshop it won't be called transfer, but it should be around this area in the options, so go find that. And in opacity, jitter is going to be set to 100%, control to off, flow jitter to 0%, controlled off again. From here we can go and hide this now, and the next thing we can do is I'm going to go and change the brush size to 30 pixels for this. We're going to create a new blank layer, and we're going to go and change the foreground color to white, so change that to white, and then from here we can just go and bring it down and just keep going all the way down, just drag to create these. So pretty simple really. nothing too hard, so just keep going over, just so you have a nice number of these. And you can really go to town on this. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and change the blending option of this to overlay. And there you have it. You can really play around with this, have different colours if you want, but that's pretty much it. So have lots of fun with this, and I hope you like the tutorial, guys. Please comment, rate and subscribe. Go check out the website and the t-shirts. The link will be after this video, so go check that out. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.